Have you ever wondered why so many men over 60 feel like their strength and energy are slowly slipping away? Why a man who once walked tall, full of life and confidence, now feels tired climbing a single flight of stairs? Or why intimacy in marriage becomes harder to maintain, even when the love is still strong? Maybe you've noticed it in yourself, or maybe in a husband, a father, or even a close friend. It's not just about age. It feels deeper than that, doesn't it? The truth is, this isn't just about growing older. It's about dignity. It's about confidence. It's about those small but powerful joys that make life worth living. Feeling strong enough to work in the garden, having the stamina to play with your grandchildren, and keeping the spark alive in a marriage that has stood the test of time. For many men, losing energy and intimacy feels like losing a part of themselves, and that pain runs deeper than most are willing to admit. But what if I told you there's another way? A way that doesn't rely on endless pills with side effects or surgeries that strip away your comfort. What if there was a simple 7-day protocol, not complicated, not expensive, that uses the natural power of oils to revive energy, restore strength, and even bring intimacy back after 60? Stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll understand how this works and why it might be the missing piece in your health journey. And before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Do you believe the golden years can still be powerful years? If you do, type in the comments right now, strength after 60. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Advice for Life, your home for simple, natural solutions designed to help seniors and their families live with more vitality, confidence, and joy. Picture this for a moment. A man who once had boundless energy, the kind of energy that made carrying groceries feel effortless, who could work in the yard all afternoon and still have enough left in the tank to enjoy time with his family. Now, that same man moves slower, carefully placing one foot in front of the other, catching his breath more often than before. His wife notices the change too. She sees how quiet he's become at night, how often he avoids intimacy, and when she asks, he brushes it off with a smile and says, "It's just old age." But is it really just old age? Here's what science tells us. As men grow older, testosterone, the very hormone that fuels strength, energy, and drive, begins to decline. Circulation slows, which means blood doesn't flow as strongly through the body. Inflammation begins to creep in, like rust on an old engine, quietly wearing things down. And these changes don't just affect the body's stamina, they touch the most personal part of life: intimacy, confidence, and connection with a partner. The problem is, so many men accept this as their fate. They believe that once you pass 60, decline is automatic, and that the only way out is through pills or surgery. But here's the truth: those are misconceptions. Decline is common, yes, but it is not set in stone. The body still responds to care, still responds to the right fuel, still responds to natural support. The first step is recognizing these shifts early, instead of brushing them aside. Because the sooner you take notice, the easier it is to act. And here's the good news: natural solutions often work best when you start now, not later. And this brings us to something fascinating, because nature itself has hidden helpers. Helpers that most men overlook, tucked away in something as simple as oils. And once you discover how to use them, everything begins to change. Now let's talk about oils. Think about something as simple as cooking oil. You already know the difference between a greasy, heavy oil that leaves you feeling sluggish, and a fresh, light oil that makes food taste clean and wholesome. The truth is, the oils we put inside our body work in almost the exact same way. They can either weigh you down, or they can lift you up. Here's the fascinating part: certain oils are not just food, they're fuel. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids and powerful antioxidants that quietly fight inflammation, keep your blood flowing smoothly, and even help restore balance to hormones like testosterone. These oils act like tiny repairmen, moving through your body, soothing joints, protecting your heart, and supporting the very systems that control energy and intimacy. But here's where many people get it wrong. For years we were told all fats are bad, that if you want to stay healthy, you should cut oils and fats out as much as possible. That's a misconception that has cost many men their strength and vitality. The truth is, your body needs fat. The brain is nearly 60% fat. Hormones rely on healthy fats to stay balanced. And intimacy? Believe it or not, The right oils play a direct role in supporting the body's ability to respond and perform. So here's a simple, practical step you can take today. Start paying attention to the oils in your diet. Look closely at what you're cooking with, what's in your salad dressings, even what's hidden in packaged foods. Replace heavy, processed oils, the ones that clog and inflame, with natural, cold-pressed oils that heal and protect. A small swap in the kitchen could mean a big difference in your energy, your confidence, and even your connection with your partner. And this brings us to the real question. Which oils make the biggest difference, and how do you use them in a way that works? That's where the 7-day protocol comes in, a simple plan designed to reset your body and begin restoring strength in just 1 week. Now picture this with me. Imagine waking up tomorrow and starting a new routine so simple, it feels almost too easy to matter. You add just a spoonful of specific oils into your meals, maybe stirred into breakfast or drizzled lightly at dinner. You don't change your entire diet. You don't need expensive supplements. You simply follow this small daily ritual. And within a week you begin to notice something different. Your body feels lighter, your energy returns in small but noticeable waves, your movements feel smoother, and even your sleep, deep, restful sleep, begins to come back. This isn't a gimmick. This 7-day protocol is built on the power of oils that science has shown to target inflammation, improve circulation, and nourish the very hormones that keep men strong, confident, and connected. It's not about adding something unnatural into your body. It's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to repair itself, naturally. But here's the problem. Too many people believe that results like this only come from expensive pills or complicated treatments. They think the answer must be found in a prescription or a surgery. And while medicine has its place, the truth is that your kitchen might be holding a secret your doctor never told you about. The right oils, in the right balance, can do more for your energy and intimacy than many quick fixes ever will. So here's my advice. Start small. Begin by replacing the harmful oils hiding in your pantry, the ones that inflame your body and drain your energy. Swap them out, one at a time, for oils that are alive with nutrients. Then each day introduce a spoonful of the good stuff into your meals. Over time your body will thank you. Now you might be wondering, can something this simple, something as ordinary as oils, really affect intimacy too? The answer may surprise you. And that's exactly where we're headed next. Think about this for a moment. A husband and wife who still love each other deeply, but over the years, they've felt a quiet distance growing. Not because the love faded, but because the body just isn't keeping up. He feels tired more often, less confident at night, and she notices, but neither of them wants to say it out loud. It's heartbreaking, but here's the truth, it doesn't have to stay that way. You see, proper oils do more than keep your heart healthy or your joints flexible. They improve circulation to the most vital areas of the body, reduce the stress hormones that silently rob men of energy, and fuel the natural production of energy that intimacy depends on. This isn't about shortcuts. This is about helping the body work the way it was designed to. But here's the mistake society makes. We're told intimacy struggles must be solved with a little blue pill, or with expensive treatments. And while those may offer temporary fixes, they rarely address the root. The truth is, the body is capable of healing and restoring balance when given the right fuel, and oils are one of the simplest, most overlooked fuels available. So here's what I want you to know. Even small changes in the oils you consume can spark big improvements in your confidence, your closeness, and your connection. A spoonful here, a swap there, and day by day the body begins to respond. And the result isn't just physical, it's emotional. Because when strength returns, so does intimacy. And that leads us to the bigger picture. Beyond the physical changes, the emotional impact of feeling strong again is powerful. Now imagine waking up with more energy than you've had in years. You stretch, you stand taller, you feel that quiet spark of confidence again. You share laughter with your spouse, enjoy long walks, and even rediscover the closeness you thought was slipping away. This is what rebuilding confidence and energy after 60 looks like. It's not just about your body, it's about your mood, your motivation, and your relationships. When men feel healthier, everything improves. Their outlook on life brightens. Their conversations become lighter. Their spirit feels renewed. That's what the right oils can do. They nourish not only the body but also the mind and spirit. Yet here's the sad truth. Too many men believe it's too late to turn things around. They say, that's just old age, and they settle for less. But I'm here to tell you, it's not too late. Even after 60, 70, or beyond, change is possible. So here's my challenge. Commit to just 7 days. Follow the oil protocol. Track the changes no matter how small and see how your body responds. Because when you give your body what it needs, it often surprises you. And that brings us to the heart of this video, the emotional side of reclaiming strength and intimacy. Watching yourself, or someone you love, slowly lose strength can be discouraging. It's one of the hardest realities of aging. The man who once carried heavy bags with ease, now hesitates. The partner who once laughed late into the night, now goes to bed early drained. It's painful to see. And yet, pretending it's not happening, ignoring the signs, only makes the decline faster. But here's the truth, you don't have to accept that picture as your future. Instead of seeing aging as weakness, begin to see it as an invitation. An invitation to care more intentionally for your body, to make better choices, to use simple and natural solutions that give back what time has slowly taken away. Think about it this way, every single day you're making choices. The oil you cook with, the foods you snack on, the habits you keep, they either push you closer to decline or pull you back toward strength. This isn't about drastic changes. It's about awareness. It's about looking at your pantry today and asking yourself, are these oils helping me or quietly harming me? And here's the beautiful part, you have the power to change it. Even small steps matter. One healthy swap, one mindful choice, 1 week of consistency can begin to shift the tide. The body responds when we give it the right fuel. Energy returns. Confidence rebuilds. Intimacy grows closer, not farther. This is the hope I want you to hold on to. With awareness, with love, and with consistent care, men over 60 can not only live longer but live stronger. Stronger in body, stronger in confidence, stronger in intimacy. The golden years don't have to be dim. They can still shine with joy, with laughter, and with closeness that feels alive again. To recap, we've covered some powerful truths today. We talked about why strength and intimacy so often decline after 60, how changes in hormones, circulation, and inflammation play a role, and why many men assume it's just old age when in reality there's something you can do. We explored the hidden power of oils, the good ones that fight inflammation, boost energy, and bring balance back. We uncovered the 7-day oil protocol, simple yet life-changing, showing how just a week of the right oils can help rebuild energy, restore confidence, and even revive intimacy. And finally, we looked at the emotional side, the hope, the resilience, and the reminder that your story doesn't end at 60. In many ways, it's just beginning. Now, I want to hear from you. Which oil do you think plays the biggest role in men's health after 60? Do you think it's one that helps circulation, one that fights inflammation, or maybe one that balances hormones? Comment your guess below. I'd love to read your thoughts and see what you believe. Your comments don't just help me, they help others in this community learn and grow too. And if you found this video helpful, take a moment to subscribe to Elderly Advice for Life. This is your trusted guide for natural, practical health solutions that make aging easier, stronger, and more joyful. We share simple steps anyone can follow. No complicated jargon, no empty promises, just clear advice you can use to make every day better. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember this, your best years don't end at 60. With the right care, with the right choices, and with the right mindset, they can be the strongest, happiest, and most fulfilling years of your life. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and never forget, you still have so much life to live and it can be rich with health, strength, and love. I'll see you in the next video.